Right, so apologies for how late this video actually got out. Like, in the sense, I didn't really want to come out 2 days late, but this is a really weird anime to actually pinpoint timing. Like, in the sense, every other anime I can review, I know what times they come out, so I'm back to practically alright when it comes to that. This one's a bit different. Like, this one's a bit more of a hefty kind of thing to remember, and then realize when it comes out. It's kind of, it's fan sub, so it comes out in more sporadic times. Everything else comes out normal, or it's delayed by a week. This one's more sporadic, so you might see times when this one comes out a bit later than usual. And as well, I had a lot of work going on yesterday, so I didn't really have enough time to take out maybe 25 minutes to go and review this episode as much as I could do with Bokudake and All 9, which I normally review on the Thursday anyway. So I didn't really want to take those away because those are the ones I do review on the Thursday, and I had to go back to those ones. But anyway, Ajin episode 5 was a pretty much a doozy of an episode. Like, it just made me realise that actually people aren't good people. Like, it's just one of those things that it makes you realise humans will then test on these kind of things because they just want. I'm guessing they want to know how to kill an Ajin, or how much Ajin can survive, or basically how much I can actually take before I actually die. And yeah, from Reach the Perfect, it's alright, but then you realise they're not good people because they're killing innocent people in the likelihood. When you think about it, Anjins aren't bad people. Like, the humans themselves aren't bad people. They're still humans at heart. They're not technically gone forward into cold-blooded murderers, and they're still good people. But it's just the fact, it's drawing parallels against other things. It's like, to a point where you realise actually sometimes things do actually kind of turn you into a monster. Isn't an essence. It basically, a lot of torture can turn into a monster. And I think in this anime it's sort of different because K never actually turns into a monster. He keeps his actual like human like kind of idea. Like, he doesn't actually turn into a monster at all. Like, there's bits where Tanaka was just like, kill them, why don't you kill them? He's sort of like, no, because Kai will resent me. And I was sort of like, you know what, he's resilient against the idea of killing because he knows if he does, he'll lose his best friend. He loses the person that was actually the one who saved him. And it's kind of like, yeah, when you think about it, it's alright, because you don't really want to lose your characteristics as a human, because if you give in to the engine and start murdering, you lose your kind of human characteristics. Because, again, yeah, you've been tortured enough, but at what cost? You'll turn into a monster if you could just give in. I think that's what Sato wanted. Sato, how you pronounce his name? He kind of really wants him to turn into a murderer, so then basically what happens is he can then have another Tanaka. But then that doesn't really happen. He doesn't actually turn into that. That's why he says his mission's a failure, because he doesn't get a murder out of it. And I thought, you know what? For a twist on kind of things I've seen before, that's actually pretty good, because again, some of these things, you do get those times when they just basically turn as like, they say F it and give in and start murdering people. Like, there are times when he almost did it, but he didn't do it. And it's kind of like a testament to his character, because he doesn't actually give in. He goes through so much crap. Like, in a sense, he goes through a lot, and he doesn't give in to the idea. Like, in other animes, you see, like, people getting tortured, and they sort of just give in to the idea and basically just overcome their monster self and basically turn into that monster, and then go, yeah, you know what, let's start killing. But he doesn't. Maybe he might. Like, later on in the series, he might, but right now, he's still K. Like, he's not turned into someone else, and I think that's actually a pretty good kind of plot twist. But yeah, it's not a groundbreaking plot twist, but it's all right that they kept it out of it, because it sort of adds another edge to his character. Yeah, he sort of has he might turn to complete badass by the end of the series, but it's still pretty good, and it's still pretty alright. I think the other thing to note is actually Yu actually knows about Izumi's Anjin. Like, he knows that she's an Anjin. I thought, you know what, that's alright, because he's actually trying to hide her truth, so that she can basically still live a normal life. Like, he knows. Like, I imagine he knew before, because he doesn't really, like, he has a kind of a different persona towards him and to her, so he doesn't really, I don't know, he had a different vibe to him that kind of realised, does he actually know about her being an Anjin? Because he doesn't really, it's just certain scenes that if you watched it back, you sort of realise that maybe, yeah, he actually does know. And the other thing to note, the whole thing was a setup, basically, so that Kay can experience firsthand what they actually do as humans, what humans do to Anjins. And yeah, when you think about it, it's actually a pretty clever idea, because you actually experience it firsthand. He goes and saves him, but he experiences firsthand what humans are really like. But anyway, again, apologies for how late this review is, but with all that said, happy Driver. If you want to leave a like, do leave a like, it's helping me quite a bit. If you leave a sub, do leave a sub. It does help me quite a bit. With all that said, happy Driver. And I'll see you later. Bye for now.